Hey, Exotical darlings, this is Coco Exotical. Welcome back to the Big Back Ballads. Today, we're going to talk about part 2 of the benefits of skinny privilege and why they're still mad that you have it and they don't. So, in one of my last videos, I talked about skinny privilege and how it can get you further than pretty privilege just by itself, right? And clearly, I hit a nerve because that video blew up. But here's the thing, the fact that people got so pressed about that video, that proves my point even more. If skinny privilege wasn't real, if thin privilege wasn't giving people actual benefits every single day, then why are people so upset about it? Why does it bother them so much? I'll tell you why. Because deep down they know that it's true and they're frustrated that they themselves aren't benefiting from it, right? So today we're going to go a little bit deeper. We're going to talk about the specific ways that skinny privilege shows up in your career, your relationships, your friendships, your family dynamics, and why maintaining your fitness is one of the smartest investments that you can make for yourself. And if this triggers you, then maybe you need to ask yourself why that is, right? So let's start with the workplace, because this is where skinny privilege really shows up in ways that people don't want to admit. When you walk into a job interview and you're fit and well put together, the interviewer is already making assumptions about you before you even open your mouth. They're thinking, this person has discipline, this person has self-control, this person can commit to long-term goals. And guess what? Those are the exact qualities that employers are looking for, right? Now compare that to someone who walks in overweight and out of shape. Whether we want to admit it or not, the interviewer is going to make different assumptions about them. They might wonder if that person has the energy to keep up with the demands of the job. They might wonder whether or not that person can handle stress well, or if they're going to have health issues that lead to multiple unplanned missed work days. They might assume that if someone can't be disciplined enough to manage their own health, then how are they going to be disciplined enough to manage projects or deadlines or entire teams, right? And before anyone tries to come for me in the comments, I'm not saying that these assumptions are always fair or always accurate. What I am saying is that these assumptions exist whether you like it or not, and ignoring reality doesn't make it go away. If you want to succeed in life, then you have to play the game with the rules that actually exist, not the rules that you wish existed, right? Now let's talk about raises and promotions. When two people are up for the same promotion and they have similar qualifications and similar performance records, who do you think is more likely going to get it? The person who looks disciplined and put together, or the person who's visibly struggling with their health and their appearance? I've seen this played out over and over again in different work environments, and the fit person usually gets the promotion almost every single time. Why? Because companies want people representing them who look like they have their life together. That's just the reality, right? And it's not about how you look. When you're fit and healthy, you genuinely have more energy. You can work longer hours without getting exhausted. You can think more clearly because your brain is getting better circulation and better nutrition. You can handle stress better because your body isn't already stressed from carrying extra weight, dealing with inflammation and all the health issues that come with being overweight. So not only do you get treated better because of how you look, but you actually perform better as well, right? Now let's talk about relationships and dating, because this is the area where people really don't want to hear the truth. When you're slim and fit, you get access to a completely different level of dating options. You get attention from people who are also fit and healthy themselves and who have their lives together. You get pursued by people who are successful and ambitious and attractive themselves, right? And here's what the body positivity crowd doesn't want you to know. Yes, there's some people out there who are genuinely attracted to bigger bodies, but let's be honest about the numbers here. The vast majority of people, when given the choice, are going to choose someone who's fit over someone who's overweight. That's not mean. That's not fat phobic. That's literally just biology and human nature. We're wired to be attracted to signs of health, fertility, and longevity, and being at a healthy weight is one of those signs, right? I see this all the time with women who are overweight, and then they complain that they can't find a good man. But then when you ask them what kind of man they want someone who's fit, healthy, successful, attractive, ambitious, and emotionally and financially stable, right? But here's the thing. That high quality man that you want, he also has plenty of options. And if he's worked hard on himself to eat healthy, get fit, build his career, and elevate his life, then why would he want to settle for someone who hasn't put in the same level of effort for themselves, right? You can't expect to attract someone who has discipline when you yourself lack discipline. You can't expect to attract someone who takes care of their health and their fitness when you're not taking care of your own health and fitness. Like attracts like, quality attracts quality, and high standards attract high standards. If you want a premium partner, then you need to become a premium version of yourself as well, right? And let's talk about how skinny privilege shows up in your friendships too, because this is something that people don't talk enough about. When you lose weight and get fit, you'll start to notice that some of your friendships are going to change. Some friends are going to be genuinely happy for you and supportive of your transformation, but other friends are going to feel threatened, right? You're going to have friends who suddenly start making little comments about your body. Oh, you're getting too skinny. You need to eat more. You're so obsessed with working out. You're no fun anymore. These are the same kinds of friends who never said a word when you were hanging around with them, gaining weight and eating junk food every weekend. But now that you're improving yourself, all of a sudden they have something to say, right? This is because your discipline and your transformation is making them uncomfortable. Your discipline is highlighting their lack of discipline. Your results are showing them what's possible if they simply put in the effort. And instead of using you as inspiration to improve themselves, they're trying to sabotage you and bring you back down to their level. Misery loves company, and mediocrity loves company even more, right? This is why you'll often see when someone loses a significant amount of weight, their entire social circle changes. The people who are comfortable with the old version of you suddenly aren't comfortable with the new version. And that's okay. Let them go. You're going to attract new friends who are on your level, who support your growth, and who celebrate your discipline instead of resenting it, right? Now let's talk about family dynamics, because family can be the worst when it comes to this. You'll have family members who'll literally try to sabotage your fitness journey. They'll push food on you. Oh, just have one piece of cake. It's not going to hurt you. You're too strict with your eating habits. You need to live a little. So you really aren't going to eat any of Auntie's mac and cheese? So you really aren't going to have any of Grandma's sweet potato pie? Oh, you think you better than us now. And it's not coming from a place of love or concern. It's coming from a place of insecurity and jealousy. When you were overweight, you weren't a threat to them. But now that you're fit and getting all this positive attention and benefiting from skinny privilege, all of a sudden they feel insecure about themselves. Your success makes them confront their own lack of discipline, and they don't like that feeling. So they try to make you feel bad about yourself and your decisions instead of trying to improve themselves, right? This is especially common with the women in the family because women are more likely to have those competitive dynamics with other women in the family, right? You'll have aunties and cousins and even sisters who make snarky comments about your body or your eating habits or your workout routine, and it's all rooted in jealousy, period. Now let's talk about the health benefits that come with skinny privilege, because this is something that goes way beyond simply looking good. When you're fit and at a healthy weight, your risk for most major diseases drops significantly. Heart disease, diabetes, stroke, joint problems, sleep apnea, and high blood pressure, and the list goes on. You're more likely to live a longer life, and you're going to have a better quality of life while you're living, right? You're not going to be that person who can't walk a block down the street or walk up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath. You're not going to be that person who has to take 10 different medications every single day. You're not going to be that person who can't play with their kids because their knees and their back hurt too much. You're investing in your future self every single time you choose the healthy option, right? I'm all for people having confidence at any size. I'm all for people not hating themselves while they're on their fitness journey. But confidence without action is just delusion. You can feel good about yourself and acknowledge the fact that you need to make lifestyle changes for your health. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, right? Skinny privilege is real and it's powerful and it touches every single area of your life. Your career opportunities, your income potential, your dating options, your friendships, your family dynamics, your health outcomes, how strangers treat you in public, how much respect you command when you walk into a room. All of that's influenced by whether or not you're at a healthy weight, right? So you have two choices. You can acknowledge this reality and use it to motivate yourself to get fit and stay fit, or you can deny this reality and stay stuck wondering why other people seem to have it easier than you and receive advantages that you're not receiving. You can put in the work and start benefiting from skinny privilege yourself, or you can stay mad and resentful about other people who are benefiting from it, right? For most people, getting fit and healthy is a choice. It's not easy, but it's straightforward. Eat less, move more, be consistent, and be patient. That's literally it. You don't need a pricey gym membership. You don't need a personal trainer. You don't need a bunch of supplements. You simply need discipline, consistency, and the willingness to prioritize your health over your temporary cravings, comfort, and immediate gratification, right? And I say this from personal experience. I came down from 250 pounds, remember? So if I can do it, then you can do it too. But the question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to get comfortable with being uncomfortable? Are you willing to say no to the donuts in the break room and the fast food and the late night snacks and the sugary weekend brunch mimosas? Are you willing to get up and move your body even when you don't feel like it? Are you willing to stick with it even when the scale doesn't move as fast as you want it to? Because the benefits of skinny privilege are worth it. The way that people treat you, the opportunities that open up for you, the confidence that you feel in your own skin, the energy that you have, the health that you gain, all of it's worth the temporary discomfort of changing your lifestyle, right? So stop making excuses. Stop blaming your genetics or your hormones or your busy schedule or your stress levels. Stop comparing yourself to people who you think have it easier than you. Stop waiting for the perfect time to start, because there is no perfect time. The best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time to start is right now. If you're serious about leveling up your life, if you're serious about getting access to the opportunities and the respect and the options that come with skinny privilege, then you need to get serious about your fitness, period. No more starting and stopping. No more excuses. Just consistent action over time, and the results are going to come, right? And to the people who are already living with skinny privilege, keep on doing what you're doing. Don't let jealous people make you feel guilty for having discipline. Don't let bitter people make you feel bad for benefiting from the hard work that you've invested in yourself. You earned your results and you earned the privileges that come with those results. So stay focused, stay consistent, and let them stay pressed while you continue to win, right? So tell me about it. Do you benefit from skinny privilege? Are you working toward being able to receive skinny privilege? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.